Welcome to another Surprise Deep video. Today we're going to show you the recording I made of the second World Tournament event. So the Sydney server people versus EU versus USA, and this time EU went in with Asia. On the last event, Asia went in with Sydney people, and myself and RIS was able to win 3 out of the 4 events, along with the help of the Asian crew. This time the Asian crew went in with the EU crew, and here we're getting battled on both sides. There's JB Columbia, 28 world records, very good player. And there's Bloop beside me, and right here she dies. And the reason why she died is she helps Hunji in sandbox too much, so I killed her. Well, not really, but we lost this one, we lost the next one, and EU took this one out. Sorry for spoilers. So there's RIS, he's undisputed Sydney server's best play. He's from New Zealand, and I die. And I don't know exactly when RAS dies, but I can't imagine him living 1 or 2 seconds longer than what I did, getting attacked from both angles. So on the first event, myself and RIS decided to go Penta most of the time. On one of the ones, RIS went triple shot, and we worked really well together as a team. We didn't kill each other. We were the underdogs and were able to win. There he goes. My murderer is now dead. So the first event was held in Miami in USA. I have 250 milliseconds of lag. So whatever I do, a quarter of a second later, something happens. So it's a bit of a disadvantage. And this next one's in EU. It's 350 milliseconds of lag, which is worse. So I think one of the things what we did wrong here, especially in the first one, is we were coming backwards, and we allowed ourselves to be cornered where we needed to really come forward more. That factory that JB Columbia has did a good job of pushing us back, and it really helped them to move forward. That was Bloop dying again by her own teammate. Looked like Kwahaku accidentally hit a drone on her. Shouldn't mess with Kwahaku, Bloop. So there's Hunji above me. He's a very good player also. He's awesome at Overlord. There's Asia on one side, US on the other. I'm feeling a little bit claustrophobic, and I'm going to die. I managed to kill that guy. He had low health and he should have died earlier. He did well to survive as long as he did. So I'm trying to get myself out of the corner. And there's US, and boom, DR1. He's my team. I didn't see him. And of course, Ivy Hart. She murdered me. I revenge her later on, right at the end. But we were on voice chat with Ivy Hart, aka Nico at the time, and she was running around knowing she's going to die and squealing the whole time, which makes it very entertaining. Here she goes, running around with a little booster. And the spectators in this were very annoying, because you couldn't see right away who was spectating and who wasn't. And who knows, they're probably on voice chat telling them where they are. But you can do that anyway if you die to them. Run. Go, Nico. You can take them all on. Not. Look at all the spectators. Okay, someone's got a 7 movement speed penta. Chasing her. I don't know what would happen if they never caught her. But they do. She's squealing at this time. Just die already, Nico. There she goes. Okay, the third one. This one's held in Singapore, so there's basically for the EU and Asians again. It just kind of gives them a bit of advantage, really. They get 2 home servers. For some reason, I get 250 milliseconds of lag. I just killed Warrior. Very good fighter player in the US. I chose the Rocketeer because I felt the Penta wasn't working. What we found with the first 2 is, there we go, killed US, and there's Colombia. And the reason why he's there is because EU came at their direction, Asia and EU. So the US got sandwiched from both sides, like happened to Sydney server and the first one. Now it's very difficult not to kill each other. You have to be very controlled, look at the names, and I saw that too late. Boom, I was dead. I was 117k in 3 minutes 51, not so bad, but it wasn't enough to win this one. And I get 250 milliseconds of lag in Singapore, which is a little strange because until the last big update they did, there's Hanji dying, very good Overlord, but got taken down. But yeah, I used to get 150 milliseconds in Singapore. So we really should have a bit of an advantage, being that it's closer, but not to be. So EU and Asia did very well, and overall took out the tournament. The last one is held in Sydney server. So by now we're looking forward to Sydney server. This time we were in Sydney. This time we don't have a lag problem. Went with the Rocketeer again. It was very good at killing last time, and if nothing else, it pushes the other team back. JB Columbia did the countdown. Counter back from 30, then we went. Bloop's going with sticking with the Penta. DR1 going with Overlord this time. Asia's all around us. DR1's nearly dead, but I'm pretty sure he survives, and I'm pretty sure not one Sydney person died in this one. What a difference lag makes. Or maybe it was a combination of tanks. So kept putting pressure, and he had no choice but to retreat. And then puts them in the corner instead of us. There's RIS, Gun Overlord. And the best in-game Overlord play is very even with Hunji with Sandbox. But yes, we were victorious in this time, and how it should have been in all times if we had no lag disadvantage. Of course, Sydney server would have beaten EU and Asia.